Hello everyone and welcome to Solomon's Cave. This is the first video in a new sub-series on informal logic. In this first episode, I will explain what an argument is. And the best place to start is by telling you what an argument is not. For example, an argument is not an opinion, since opinions are subjective and cannot be objectively true or false. Hence you can have opinions about opinions, but arguments are objective, not subjective. Aha, you might think. So they are like facts, because facts are objective. And you would be right in the fact that facts are closer to arguments than opinions are, but they are still very different. Because facts can be true or false, like water is heavier than air, that is a true fact. Or my phone is made of wood, which is false, it's an untrue fact. In daily speech, we often say that arguments are also true or false, but a more precise way of saying it would be to say that an argument is valid or invalid. But what then is an argument? For a complete argument, you need to have at least 3 facts. Not opinions, but facts. They can be true facts or false facts, that doesn't matter. But you need at least 3 facts. Then 2 of those facts need to be premises, and 1 of them needs to be a conclusion. And that's it. You have an argument. You can take any 3 facts you want, call the first 2 premises, and say the word therefore, and then slap the 3rd fact on as a conclusion, et voila, you have an argument. Here's an example. Premise 1. Roses are red. Premise 2. Violets are blue. Conclusion. Therefore, I will always love you. Well, that is an argument, ladies and gentlemen. It happens to be an invalid argument, however. Not because of the truthfulness of the facts included, but because there is no logical connection between the 3 facts. So you have an argument, but it is invalid, and hence completely useless. Now how about this one? Premise 1. All blue things are made of cheese. Premise 2. The sun is blue. Conclusion. The sun is made of cheese. Hey, guess what? This argument is actually valid. What? No way! The sun isn't made of cheese now, is it? No, of course not. But that's not what I'm saying. I didn't say the conclusion is true. The conclusion is just a fact that happens to be false. And the same goes for the 2 premises. They are also false. But the form of the argument is valid. And that is the point. But what then is the point of an argument if it doesn't tell you anything about reality? It sounds like a completely useless thing to master. Well, hold your horses. The power of an argument is here. If both premises are true, as in if both premises are true facts, and the form of the argument is valid, then the conclusion is also always true. But if the form of the argument is invalid, it doesn't matter if the premises are true or false. The conclusion is then uncertain, until you can prove or disprove the conclusion in any other way. And to give you one more example of an argument working at its best, let's look at this one. Premise 1. All men are mortal. Premise 2. Socrates is a man. Conclusion. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. So let's see. Premise 1 is true, at least as far as we know. Premise 2 is also true. Socrates is a man. Or was, but whatever. And the form of the argument is valid. The technical name for this is modus ponens, but more about that in the next video. In any case, the form is valid, and therefore the conclusion must also be true. So to summarize, an opinion is just an opinion, and you can have opinions about them. A fact can be either true or false, and an argument is a combination of 3 or more facts in a particular form. namely with at least 2 premises and at least 1 conclusion, and then its form can be either valid or invalid. And that is what I will be doing in the next videos for this series. I will teach you how to make and recognize valid and invalid arguments. If you want to stay up to date with news and announcements, follow me on social media, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.